बोलिए।
नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
Yesterday, I started saying about avidya and adhyasa. Okay? What is avidya? In any, if you got any subject, how avidya vyakarana. Okay? I don't know vyakarana. It means only. No. In particular, Vedanta, what does it mean? It means I don't know my own Pratyagatma. I am myself. Though I am myself, I don't know the Pratyagatma. This is the Vidya. Vidya is its opposite. Okay. Because I don't know, there is room for mistaking myself. Just as when I don't know something that is lying in the corner because of lack of light, I mistake it as snake. Okay? There, I know something is there, but I don't know what exactly. This is called samanya jnana, just its existence, some sort of vague idea I get. But I don't have its samyak jnana. Okay? So what is happening is, similarly, my own case, I recognize my Pratyagatma as myself. Only vaguely. Okay? Why do I recognize? Because in what sense I recognize? See, I recognize it in two ways. Oh, that I was not knowing anything. Two, that I was happy. Okay? No. Happiness is there, both in the waking state and also in Srupti. I mean, this can be, happiness can be. But in the case of knowing, I am knowing in the morning, the waking state. I am also knowing in the dreaming state, but I am not knowing anything in the Srupti state. Okay? Therefore, I recognize myself as not knowing. Okay? And I also recognize myself as being happy. How significantly Shankaracharya does. He gives these two things. Nakinchida vedisham sukhamam asvaps. Nakinchida vedisham. I did not know anything. This is one recognition. And sukhamam asvaps. That's that happy. Exactly these stages. No, you should not even think. Sukhamam asvapsam is a positive statement. I know. Nakinchida vedisham is a negative statement. Is it all right? That's why I say, Shankara Bhashya is very peculiar. ruminate over it, the more we go near to the world. Understand one thing, Shankaracharya's verse is peculiar. You may be getting doubts. Once again think about it. Once again look into it. How many times? 1,000 times. Look into it. Will gradually go towards you. It's incredible. Just reading a book carefully, it takes minutes to go. Therefore, through these two statements I recognize this is a dissimilarity. What is the dissimilarity? I know here, I don't know there. Another way, I am happy here also, I am happy there also. The dissimilarity. Through one similarity, through dissimilarity, I recognize this. Okay? Therefore, I am recognizing myself, but I don't know who I am. Okay? Therefore, I know myself wrongly because of samskara. Because the shape, I remember the snake. Somebody here, my samskara is always with respect to the body because I am getting happiness through the body. I am getting knowledge through the body. Therefore, there is more and more attachment. Okay, more and more identification. I am this pretty. Say, you tell somebody, you are not good looking, but you are intelligent. He is natural. What does it matter? He is more happy to know that he is intelligent. That is, you are nearer to intelligence. You are more happy. Suppose you say, you are very handsome, but you are dull-headed. Certainly you will feel happy. Understand me? Therefore, buddhi is nearer to me. Okay? So now, following the buddhi, I go on imagining about myself. But my attention is on the body, my attention is on the buddhi. Say, buddhi is myself. So, I am knowing. I am the knower. Body is doing. Therefore, I am the karta. Okay? And I am having ananda through objects. Okay? All these things are coming. What is happening? He says every time. The most important thing you have to remember is the following. It is, all these statements, I am something like this. This something is varying. When some one thing is happening, some another thing is not happening. But I am not varying, I am always. Obviously, I must be different from the adjectives of myself. I have to be different. When do I become different? I become different in Sushupti. Therefore, this Sushuptatma I is common in every sentence. Are you following me? Yeah. See, suppose I don't know at that time. I am not understanding anything at the time. I was not knowing anything. Okay. When you are not knowing anything, how can you know yourself? Suppose you are only buddhi. Beyond buddhi there was nothing. Suppose. If I am not knowing anything, then Suppose Buddhi is my only upadhi. Oh, no, Buddhi is the only thing that I am having. Then Mitra will say, I am knowing. How can I say I am not knowing? So it means I am not knowing when I say the I must be present even when not knowing. Correct. Therefore, who is that I who is present even when you are not knowing? It is Rupa. I suppose it is clear. Therefore, Nadhyas Bhashya what Shankaracharya makes clear is it is this Bahish Prajna who is making these statements. I am man, I am woman, I am intelligent, I am duller, I am rich, I am poor, I am husband, I am son, etc. All these statements, the common is I. Therefore, Bahish Prajna is actually doing Adhyasa on Pratyeka. Let me tell you, this sentence that he told has not been recognized. That is why all sorts of statements are there. All sorts of. Is it not clear what I told? Shankaracharya has told precisely this. Okay. Somebody makes a crazy idea. Okay. They just run behind it. Afterwards, they don't even take to understand normal sentences. Okay. Therefore, in Adhyas Varsha, what is being done is Bahish Prajna is imposing all his adjectives, okay, on the known I. Who is this I? Pratyeka. He is the only I who is always present. In Jagra, same Pratyekatma is with Indriyas and mind. In Swapna, he is without Indriya but only with mind. There it is not even that. Okay? Therefore, this is Adhyasa. That is, because of this, I know that there is something, but I don't know what it is, and only Smriti acts. See? Well, Adhyaso nama Smrti Rupa Purva Drishta Smrti Rupa Paratra Avbhasa. Means, see, the moment I see something in the corner, I remember the serpent. Why I remember serpent? My samskara is there, something correct, something dangerous. Okay. Therefore, immediately. Okay. Now, suppose there is another person. Okay. A bull cart is always there. Or something, it's a bullock has done worry. Okay. Imagine, there is a samskara. Okay. Therefore, he gets into Smriti. Smriti of what? Purva Drishta. It was seen previously. That comes to his memory. But his memory, he sees it elsewhere, Paratra. That is, he sees the serpent, not in the serpent, but here, in the rope. Similarly here, the moment moment I say I, there is Samanita, I have got only samskara of my activity, going, jumping and all that. Okay? I will get, I means I get all this. Just as something curved is there, I get snake. The moment I get this. Okay. Now, I get this, okay, it can even be justified in Bharathi point. Because the body is there. I am jumping. But when he is not jumping, what does he say? I was jumping. Okay. Therefore, when he says I was jumping, at that time also I was there. While they are not jumping also I am there. Therefore, this side must be different from jumping and not jumping. Is it not so? He doesn't think about it. He does not at all think about it. He doesn't do this analysis. He simply accepts. What does it mean? I am always there. No, I am always there. I was myself jumping. No, I am keeping quiet. He says. Okay. That is, he does not want to leave the body. He thinks every statement only in terms of the body. At that time I was jumping. No, I am not jumping. Okay. Therefore, when he is persisting in such opposite statement, what does it mean? Who is this I? The I is this Vrittatma. So you are doing adhyasa of the samskaras of Varishprajna in the Pratyeka. Pratyeka clearly it is clear. And Aham Pratyayi, it is true. There is Varishprajna. There is one who is having the Pratyeka. This is Aham Pratyayi. What happened? In place of Pratyeka, they have kept Turiya. Are you following? Turiya is Brahman. You tell me, Aham Pratyayi means one who is having Aham, this idea in his buddhi. With respect to Turiya, do you get Aham? Do you get it? I am that. Does it come? Does it come? Next. Pratyekatma means Pratyak is inside. Okay. Is Turiya only inside? Is not real. Therefore, it's on the face of it, it is absolutely wrong. On the face of it. But look at our misfortune, it has been accepted. Now you can see, in place of the Ajnani, is a fool. Okay. If you put Turiyatma, what havoc it could bring about, you see. I think you are following that. I am reminded of one situation. The Maharaja's time. And that time it was called Mysore State. Mysore Maharaj. Now he is supporting that mental hospital. Now it is called IMAMS. Okay. Once just wanted to have inspection, something like that. So he didn't want any bodyguard or anything. Just his going. Here and there, some people are there. Not very few people are. And one person is standing. He saw at a distance two people are quarreling. He carefully listens and sees. They are calling something he is not able to hear properly. Calling. I don't know. What is it they are calling about? And he said, there is no reason. No, that's all right. But still I want to know they are calling his return, so what is the reason? One said, he is Maharaja of Mysore. Other said, no, you are not Maharaja, I am Maharaja. Basically. Yeah. Then he laughed. Then he said, go and tell them that Mysore Maharaja is here and not another. Go and tell them. Then he started looking at him like this. Top to bottom. When did you get admitted? Are you understood? Therefore, in place of Turiya, you kept it is like Maharaja telling in place of full madcap, he has kept. Okay? Sitting in the mental hospital alone without bodyguard, which Maharaja will come? Maharaja will not even enter there. Is it not so? Similarly here, if trying to enter, then people will imagine he is also a madman. This is exactly what happened. In place of a madman, they have kept Turiya. And people are thinking that Turiya is something mad. That's all. Nobody gets an idea. Okay? Now therefore, you see,